Hey ladies and gents, and welcome back. SV-EX-6, this one took me a little bit of getting through and I probably went and strong-armed this. But anyway, before we get into it, if this is helpful or you just enjoy it, shoot me a like and a subscribe and I will really appreciate that because it helps my little baby channel grow. So this map, we have the boss again. We have some buffed, nourished reapers. We have these nasty, nourished crawlers. That's about it. That's about the worst of it. It's quite swarmy, so high damage is helpful. Outside of that, though, that's about it. Now, I have brought a 6-star. I have brought my Blaze. Just as a point of note, my Blaze, the skill I'll be using, does have Mastery 3, so just bear that one in mind. That aside, I don't think her Mastery 3 is really going to make a very big bearing on that. I'm using Blaze for other reasons, so that aside. But if you find that Blaze is dying, or that your Blaze just isn't doing enough damage, that may be why. Anywho, I have 2 standard vanguards, 2 standard healers. I have 2 healing defenders. I have May with her 2nd skill. I have Vermeil with her 2nd skill, so split shot sniper. You have Blue Poison, use her, she's significantly better. And May to slow. But I also use May as a sniper because there are drones in this map. Shiryuki, again for the slow, and just as an AoE. It's mainly her range I use her for, less the AoE. So bear that one in mind. The range and the slow. Lapland, skill 2. I was using Lapland to try and silence some of these things. Obviously they can't be silenced, I learnt that the hard way, but I am keeping Lapland in just for this skill 2. The one extra attack while her skill is active is helpful. Alternatively, I believe, not that I have him at E2, I believe Irene, yeah, so Irene skill 2 would be pretty good. But I don't have him at Elite 2 yet, so I'll give him a pass over Lapland. I have the materials, I just don't have the chips. Utage for her deploy skill, so skill 2, and as I said, Blaze skill 2 as well. Now this is also quite tight at the start. My vanguards also have mastery skills on their skills. Mastery levels on their skills, sorry, so that's probably worth mentioning early on. So Courier down the bottom here, Courier has a lower damage output, so I'm putting Courier at the furthest away from the swarm. Scavenger up the top here. Scavenger obviously has a lot higher damage, so she should be fine. So I'm going to deploy Blaze as soon as I can. So her skill starts cycling. That also sort of cuts on a lot of what goes down towards Courier, which is fine. So now we are going to use Gavial, because I find that her regen skill is a lot more reliable. And once that enemy's dead, we're going to swap around for Lapland. May in here. Spot here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to get Utage in here, facing this way. Basically because I want to delay a little bit this one that Utage's just caught. Now, Utage will go down. I'm not too fussed about that. That's not an issue for me. Now, as soon as this enemy here gets a little bit closer, I'm just going to wait for the first. There goes the first slot of damage, so I'm going to use Spot Skill. Mer down the bottom here. Mer will top up everybody. I should have left her a little bit later than I did, but that's okay. Now we're going to pop in Vermeil just here facing up. And she's going to work on these drones. Shirayuki skill. We're going to use Vermeil skill as soon as we can. So far everything's looking okay. Unfortunately Spot is not doing what I need him to. I'm going to swap him out for Gummy, because Gummy's a bit more of a reliable healer. This little dude over here, I need to get rid of him. So I'm going to wait until Utage gets in that area there where she gets the lighthouse effect. Or the beacon, aid building, call it whatever the heck you want. So there we go, it's down, Utage out. All the drones down, I'm happy, so Vermeil not being there is not an issue, but if your Vermeil or if your sniper here has made it through, yank them back out. So here come the flowers now. So what we're going to do is we're going to just deploy our Vanguard here, Shirayuki skill. Now the point of putting our Vanguard in there is just to block as much as we can. If the Vanguard dies, the Vanguard dies, it's whatever. So now we're going to use Mei's skill to slow these guys down. So hopefully Courier, no, but that's alright. That flower's killed itself. This one's done the runner, so I'm a bit scared of it. I'm going to leave Lapland there. Gummy's done, so I'm going to pull Gummy out. I have Spot at the ready. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave this to see how long it goes. There it goes. So I don't need to worry about Spot. That's fine. So now I'm going to give Spot over here. Vermeil in as well. The boss's move, so Lapland's pointless. Courier's pointless. I'll leave Mei here because if the boss does get around there, obviously I want Mei to be good and ready. Everybody's skill, so... Oh, that's it. I wasn't even looking at the boss's health. Anyway, the boss is down. That's good. Everybody's happy. Except for Lapland, who thinks it's boring. But other than her, everyone's happy. So that's it. Hope that helps, lads and ladettes.